True story. I overheard my wife telling my mom, "I can't believe you made oxtail soup and didn't invite us." And it hit me. Why does mom's soup feel like medicine? Is it the broth or the love or both? Today we're going to unpack why soup helps us feel better, how to make it metabolically smarter, and why the person making it matters as much as what's in it. If you're new here, hi, I'm Dr. Tony Hampton. I help people heal by getting to the root causes: food, sleep, stress, mindset, relationships. And yes, we'll talk chicken and oxtail, but we'll also talk about the healing power of being cared for. And I'll give you 3 versions of each soup: the classic high-carb comfort bowl, a keto version for steady glucose, and a simple carnivore version for maximum satiety and minimal variables for all you carnivores like me. First, the why. Hot liquids do more than warm your hands. The heat and humidity speeds up the little escalators in your nose, the mucociliary system, so mucus clears faster. That means less stuffy, less miserable. Chicken soup in particular has shown a small but real anti-inflammatory signal in lab studies. It can dial down an overzealous neutrophil response. Nobody's calling it a cure, but there's biology behind that you feel after the first spoonful. Now the collagen question. Long simmered bones, skin, and connective tissue release gelatin and amino acids, especially glycine and proline, the raw materials your body uses to repair connective tissues and support the gut lining. Here's the honest fine print. The amino acid content varies a lot by bones used and how long you simmer. It's nourishing, not a standardized supplement. Think real food signal, not precise dose. And if we're honest, the most powerful ingredient is the one you can't barcode: love. Social connection and feeling cared for results in lower stress chemistry and support of our immune resilience. People with stronger social ties are less likely to get sick. And if they do, symptoms tend to be milder. Translation: part of the magic of mom's soup is mom. The voice, the ritual, the "I made this for you." That's not placebo. That's physiology wearing an apron. Okay, let's build chicken soup 3 ways. Classic high-carb comfort, where we use broth with noodles or rice, carrots, potatoes, and maybe peas. Often chicken breast. It tastes like childhood. If you're metabolically healthy, you'll probably feel fine. If you struggle with insulin resistance or diabetes, those starches can turn a comfort bowl into a glucose roller coaster. Keto chicken. Start with a rich stock, bones and skin for a mouthful. Swap noodles for a thin sliced cabbage, spiralized zucchini, or shirataki noodles. Keep onions and celery light and saute them for flavor without a big carb load. Use dark meat chicken for better satiety. Finish with real salt. Be generous. When insulin drops on keto, kidneys dump sodium. Salty broth prevents the keto flu headaches and fatigue. Add a pat of butter or pour olive oil if you need more staying power. Carnivore chicken. Salted chicken stock. Shredded chicken thighs. Done. For silkiness, whisk in an egg yolk off heat. And if you tolerate a small amount of herbs simply for aroma, add a few. If not, skip it. Let Maillard browning and reduction carry the flavor. Now, the oxtail our family was arguing about. Classic high-carb oxtail. Brown oxtails dusted with flour. Add beans or potatoes. It's luscious, it's thick, and it's a glycemic load in a bowl. Keto oxtail. Brown oxtails in tallow. Then pressure cook or slow simmer with marrow bones for that gelatin-rich body. Reduce the liquid instead of adding flour. For a hearty feel without spikes, add diced turnips or celery root. Both are lower in carbs than potatoes. A splash of vinegar brightens and helps extract minerals. Salt like a pro. Your broth is also an electrolyte delivery system. Carnivore oxtail. Oxtail, marrow bones, water, salt. That's it. Reduce until glossy. Finish with a spoonful of rendered fat or a pat of butter if you tolerate dairy. It's primal, simple, and deeply satisfying. Mechanisms in plain English. Heat and humidity help you breathe easier by speeding mucus clearance. Hydration plus electrolytes replete what illness and low-carb physiology deplete, especially sodium. Collagen-rich cuts supply building blocks your tissues crave when you're worn down. Chicken soup may gently modulate inflammation, which could explain why you feel less congested. And the love ingredient, being cared for, reduces stress signals that tug on your immune system. You can't separate the soup from the story of who made it. Let's talk store-bought versus homemade. Store-bought broth is fine in a pinch. Just read labels. Watch for added starches, sugars, or natural flavors hiding carbs. If you need more sodium, illness, or early keto, don't be shy with salt. If you're salt sensitive or have specific medical issues, reduce the salt to fit your particular needs so you stay in control. So, how do we make mom soup healthier without losing mom? Keep the ritual, but change the inputs. Choose protein you actually enjoy, like dark meat, chicken, oxtail, turkey wings, short ribs. Build thickness by reduction in collagen, not flour or potatoes. Use herbs for aroma and nostalgia if you're keto. If you're strict carnivore, skip them. Finish with the right fat for your plan. Olive oil, butter, or tallow to hit satiety without chasing seconds. And if your loved one is metabolically healthy while you're reversing diabetes, make one base broth, then split the pot. Starches into their bowl, reduction and extra salt into yours. Everybody eats together. Nobody feels singled out. A quick word to my low-carb and carnivore family. If a salty broth instantly makes you feel human again, you probably weren't broken. You were sodium depleted. Now, let's zoom out with me, because soup can't fix a life that's on fire. In my NEST framework, N is nutrition. Build bowls that stabilize glucose and keep insulin from yo-yoing. E is exercise. Take a light walk after your bowl. Moving your body boosts lymph flow and insulin sensitivity. The S is for stress and sleep. Slow down, sip warm broth, and let your nervous system know you're safe. T is for trauma. Healing requires healing from the trauma of illness. That's why your mom is so important, because she knows what to do and say to help you heal. In the rope, R is for relationships. The table matters. Eat with someone you love. E is life experiences. Small joys are medicine. The aroma of the herbs, the steam on your face, the warmth in your hands. Healing isn't a single ingredient. It's a soup. So here's my prescription. When you're run down, accept the invitation to be cared for, or offer it. Choose the version that matches your goals. If nostalgia heals your soul, have a spoonful of classic and a bowl of the keto or carnivore. If glucose stability is the mission, let collagen and reduction give you that luscious mouthfeel without the spikes. And please, don't edit out the hugs. The person who made this soup is part of the cure. So if this gave you a new way to see comfort food, tap like so YouTube shows this to someone's mom. And tell me in the comments, are you team chicken or team oxtail? And what's your healing add-in? Butter, olive oil, egg yolk, or just an extra hug from the chef? And to my mom, about that oxtail next time, save us a bowl. I'll bring the spoons and maybe the Tupperware. Stay well, my friends, and I'll see you in the next video.